on the way. Be ready for the moot point. Hey, I don't know if you guys realize this. I'm sure you probably do, and that's probably why you're all aggravated. I'm building up something here deep inside of my soul that needs to be released. Yeah. Eli is getting off on the fact that we are talking about it. He doesn't care that we are doing what we're doing. He doesn't care what the point is. Have you guys not told other people this before, that he's too fucking stupid to understand what's going on? I disagree. I see bullshit a mile away. Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer. Sometimes I hit 3 miles. It happens. Eli is one of those people. It took me 3 miles. It did. I'm not proud of it. But again, you know, I'm not perfect like you guys are. Okay? I'm not. It wasn't like a thing that I was supposed to know. It was a thing I was supposed to figure out, which I did. Eli is getting off on the fact that we're talking about him. He has nothing to lose. That's why he says crap instead of shit. He says F you instead of fuck you. All those things. He clearly knows what he's doing, guys. I think it's a waste of time. What we have done is clearly nothing productive to get rid of him. He's not going away. He'll never go away. That's why they call it a strange smell in the attic. Doesn't matter how much aerosol you have, you're not going to get rid of that smell. It's like fungus or mildew. It's a bitch. And you fight it off. And you spend a lot of money fighting it off. It just never goes away. Well, I've met people like Eli before. And trust me when I tell you this, he's not special. He's aggravating, but he's not special. So, it's not really my thought. It's more of a fact that's, you know, state prison. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in the state prison. Eli has me in prison. So I'm going to break out, is what I'm going to do. No, I did not buy this shirt for him. I've actually had this thing for over 15 years. If you don't believe me, I have a video up on this channel that was made almost 2012 or something, whatever it was, wearing this very shirt. Because I felt the same way. You get put in prison at some point, you can't get out of it. There's no way to stop Eli from doing what Eli does. He's way too rated G. He will never get shut down. Ever. Now we keep on telling Eli, hey man, why don't you just fucking go away? Why don't you just create a channel somewhere else? Well, there's a reason for that. He knows he can't survive anywhere else. The only reason he's surviving here is because he's getting what he thinks organic views on his lives. I think we all know why he does lives and not videos, because he won't survive a video. Everybody knows that when you do a live, you get extra views. I still haven't figured out why that works that way, but it is what it is. If you do a 12-hour live or a 15-hour live, you will get 10,000 views. Glitch Dash taught us this. I didn't know about that until I saw it. I thought Glitch Dash was buying his own views. No, it's just that the longer you stay on a live, the more views you get. None of them count. None of them mean a fucking thing. You don't get more subscribers for it. Eli's proof of that. You just don't. It doesn't make the world go around when you do lives. What it does is, it does promote a certain something about your, as they call it, was that a brand? A brand? Okay, let's go with brand. I love that word here. Like, everybody takes their shit so serious here. That's another problem. People worried about getting their channel shut down for freedom of speech. I'm like, well, you do realize why this is nothing new. That's been a thing forever. You can get your channel shut down for a lot of reasons. That's nothing new. What's new is apparently the CEO has got a bit of a thinner skin for people like me and or others that speak the real and use any word that comes to their head. No filter, zero fucking filter. And yeah, we're potentially more of a target for the new YouTube than Eli's. The ones that fucking basically are talking to the kids at Disneyland or Chuck E. Cheese's to get their fucking views. Pisses us adults off, but there he is, Mary fucking Poppins himself, getting off on it. So, you know, fuck us, you know. Shame on you guys, shame on me. What the fuck are we doing with this guy? You're not going to fix that kind of stupid. You're just not. Now, don't get me wrong, it's fun. And that's why I do it, because it's fun to point out somebody that literally will find any reason that they can to stick their fucking finger into a light socket to prove it's not going to hurt them. Just because somebody like me would say, don't stick your finger in that light socket, Eli, it's going to hurt you. He's like, I hate Torp so much, I'm going to stick it in there anyway, and I'm going to act like when I get shocked, it doesn't shock me. That's Eli. I mean, that's what we're dealing with. That's the mentality that we have right now. Those guys are going to win the game. As long as they're getting paid, they're going to win the game. And the other guys that are actually getting paid in this game, they don't want to get shut down, which makes this an Eli win. If you're going to walk away, if you're going to leave, because, yeah, just, he won. I just want to let you guys know that. I know there's a few people in here that might find that somewhat abrasive, but if I'm not keeping it real, what am I doing? What? Chihuahua's pissed off, by the way. Way to go, Eli. You pissed off my Chihuahua. Now, she'd bite you. I can't help you. However, guys, I think it's time to just let him go. Just let him walk, man. Let him walk down this trail of fucking sadness. Just let him do it. I mean, I've heard people say this before, but nobody's got the balls to do it, so maybe I'll start this new trend. Ignore the motherfucker. Just ignore him. I know what you're going to say. I can't. There's no way. Well, yeah, there is a way. Just ignore him. Let him spend his time by himself on that channel. That's the best success story that you're ever going to be able to tell yourself that happened with your battle with Eli. Let him just burn right there on his own channel. He is feeding off of us, guys. I hate it, but it is what it is. I mean, I had fun, don't get me wrong. I did get something out of it, but he's feeding off of us. Without us, he will he's going to evaporate. He won't have any choice but to evaporate. It won't be because somebody fucking argued with him about a business model or anything, or said how stupid he was, or try to point out the fact that he's making no sense. None of that shit's going to matter. What's going to matter is when his channel is just going to fail. On its own. With him at the helm. When he drives that fucking boat right into a rock, it's all him. If we just stop watching him, that's all it's going to take. Just stop watching him. Everybody across the board. I know it's hard to do, because it's hard to believe somebody can be as fucked up as he is. But there's a lot of fucked up people on YouTube. You've got a lot of other options to look at here. Other people that are doing the same thing he's doing, but are actually fucking worthy of your attention. When you go at them, they come back at you. They don't just block you and tell you that you're a fucknut. They actually come back at you. There's a real argument. There's a conversation to be had. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's drama. What Eli is doing is nothing short of being the dumbest kid in the schoolyard, throwing a rock at you, and then when you throw a rock back at him, he fucking yells to the fucking principal, which is fucking playing golf with his dad, and says, I want him kicked out of school. And then they kick you out of school for throwing the rock back. That's what you're dealing with. That's what you got with Eli. You're never going to win this. It's the way the world works, guys. I'm just telling you, it's the way the world works. You're not going to win this game. Eli is right up there with payday loans. And as Brian's been talking about payday loans, which, hey, I can't argue with that. Payday loans that shit's fucked up. It just is. It's just, you're never going to get out of it. And then don't you love the way they attack gig workers first, or low income people first? Because they know that we're desperate. And when you get desperate, what do? You get a loan that you can grab to get you through that one bill, and then you got to pay it back. And instead of paying it back, you pay the fee, but you keep the original fucking loan going, and you just keep repeating rents, man. Repeating rents. That's what we're doing with Eli. Eli is our payday loan. It's a repeating rents. We're never going to fix it. We're never going to get rid of it. And it's going to be painful, which it has become. I suggest that you work a little bit harder, put some extra time in, get a part-time, do whatever it is you got to do, sell a fucking car, I don't know. And also stop watching Eli. Just stop watching him. You guys want to win this battle against Eli? Just stop watching him. I don't know if I've said that. Did I say stop watching him? I'm not really sure if I did or not. Stop watching him. Everybody across the board. It is time for a real boycott of different proportions. I'm not talking about like one person do it or 10 people do it. I'm talking about the whole 5 that watch him do it. And the ones that are watching him aren't going to stop. He's going to have to live with that for the rest of his YouTube career. His super chats have already gone bye-bye. And on top of that, he's not going to get any ads. And if he does get any ads where people actually click on the ad, because that's the only way you get real money is if they click on the ad, just the pay per click is not going to do it for him if he's got 5 organic viewers. By the way, it was 3 last night. Yeah, I'm guilty too. Calm down. I didn't say I wasn't watching. Of course I'm watching. He's feeding me. I get hungry for drama. I look at Eli. But I'm going to start looking elsewhere too. There's got to be more fucking players on the planet that are adult enough to fucking handle me. Instead of just walking down a trail fucking picking their brain and their nose at the same time and making it look like content. I don't believe a word he says. You guys don't either. We've established this, have we not? I'm not asking you guys to do this because I want him left alone. I'm asking you guys to do this so he is left alone, so he has nothing. You want to empty out his cave? You want to empty out his ego? You want to destroy this man? Stop watching him. I don't know how else to put it. Old story. Just stop watching the motherfucker. Don't even pay attention to who gives a fuck what he says. Doesn't matter. He's been saying the same thing for years, right? Well, then why watch him again? You're not going to bust his cherry. You're just not. This guy is going to stay a reality virgin for the rest of his life. There's nothing you guys can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. I get that. I want some real game. He has no game. I'm looking for real game. Somebody that's actually a fucking douchebag that will actually fight back. He doesn't fight back. He cries back. Biggest crybaby on the planet. I have no fucking idea why I'm fighting with him. None whatsoever. I have no clue. It was fun. Now it's embarrassing for me. I have nothing to add to this anymore. So I'm going to move on. A couple people here have done some really cool shit. I'm going to try to follow that. But with that said, it might be break time. There's no goddamn way Eli's going to capture my attention all winter long. If that's my life now, is telling you guys what a fucking idiot he is, then either you guys haven't been paying attention or you're going to pay attention and you're going to find out what you already knew that everybody's been trying to tell you. So I don't know what to tell you there. I mean, this is a waste of my fucking time at this point. Eli is a complete fucking panty waste. And why am I doing this? If you guys are too stupid to see what we see, to see what he is, that's not my plight here on Earth. You're on your fucking own if you like the guy. I'm over it. Done and fucking done. Go check out Brian. He's saying some good shit. DoorDash sucks. The economy police. He's saying some good shit about what people are getting fucking raped over financially in the gig community by these payday loans and shit. There's some shit there. You don't have to agree with 110, but there's some good shit there. There's some shit that actually matters to us that are doing gig work. DoorDash Revolution just kicked out a fucking video. He did a fucking interview with this guy. I thought it was good. It barely got noticed. That's the goddamn... And we're supposed to be fucking players. We're supposed to have game. But the only thing we're talking about is Eli? Guys, that ain't game. That's a fucking shame. Hey, I'm fucking enemy number 1 of Eli. That's a fact. But you know what? I think time's up. I think the cross line has been finished. He knows none of us like him. He knows none of us want nothing to do with him. None of us agree with what he's doing. None of us think he's got a fucking head on his shoulders. We all think he's full of shit. He cries like a bitch. We get it. All of us get it. There's not one of us here that don't. That's I've been looking at. Not one. Not one content creator says a goddamn good thing about him. Not one. Not in the fucking video, they don't. They might fucking type it away, but they don't fucking say it in the video. And that's the big one right there. If you get somebody to fucking respond to you in the video saying, hey man, kudos, shout out to fucking Eli. That's one thing, this fucking AZ shit and all that garbage. Who gives a fuck? No, ain't nobody's goddamn fucking text gonna make a difference in my life. They can suck his dick all they want. I ain't over there, man. That's what I'm saying, guys. You feel me? I'm not over there. I'm not over there supporting this motherfucker. The ones that do support him, they're stuck with him. That's their problem. They can come over and fucking say hi to us later, but then we'll kick them to the fucking curb. It's like, we know how you roll. It's what you say to these AZ production motherfuckers. Whatever the fuck that is. I don't even know what the fuck it is. So yeah, it might be time to switch it up. I say that to you guys, but for me it is time to switch it up. Eli, I hope you enjoyed the ride, man. That was it. That's all you get, man. I'm done with you, bro. I'm fucking done with you. There's no other way to put it. You got nothing to offer this community, dude. You got nothing to offer anybody. You singing and dancing off the motherfuckers that called you out. That's a sick fucking move, dude. You've got mental issues, and we've covered that too. But you do, man. You got mental issues, man. I'm not fucking with somebody like that, dude. That shit scares the fuck out of me. I'm afraid that motherfucker's gonna come into my house and cook a rabbit on my stove. I'm alright. I don't even know that Fatal Attraction Eli shit from California, dude. I'm good. I got better shit to do, and I'm gonna do it. Take care of yourselves and each other, or just fuck each other up. Either way, Torp out.